Welcome to the Progress Report, a program where we look at highlighting the investment opportunities here in Guyana. In this episode, we speak with Rolania Amsterdam, who owns and operates a business in the local personal care and wellness industry.
So the pandemic hit in 2020 and we were all home. My main job, which includes dentistry, was at a standstill, and I had a hobby of making skincare products and gifting it to just friends and family. During that time, I saw quite a few people around me monetize their hobbies just to create multiple streams and sources of income. So throughout 2020, I had the idea to just monetize the hobby that I had into a business, and that's what I did. Eden Clay, holistically, we create products that enrich your self-care rituals. So all of the products are great for your skin, but also have indulgent scents. And collectively, the hope is that with incorporating these products into your routine, that the little rituals that you have that already exist will become self-care rituals over time. So currently we retail 3 products: butter bars, which are solid lotion bars; whipped body exfoliators, which are similar but not the same to body scrubs; and then our body elixirs. The bar as well as the elixir are moisturizing based products. The bar is butter based along with wax based, but the elixir is oil based. So the consistency of both slightly differ, but they aim to do the same thing: strengthen the skin barrier, leave your skin soft and supple, and of course leave your skin glowing. I think more persons like myself understand the importance of what self-care encompasses, and it's not just physical or surface level. There is holistic wellness that's tied to true self-care, and persons have decided to either monetize some portion or part of that, and that's probably prompted the boom in these types of businesses. So you have persons who are promoting emotional wellness, persons like myself who are creating products that will add to the physical self-care or wellness routine of other individuals, etc. And for other persons that I know that occupy this space like myself, some of the things that you hear them say is that they were at a low point in their life and they needed something to reignite their wellness space or to create that wellness for them. And they decided to share that gift with others. They also realized that based on the response they got, just like I did, from the products that they created, that they can see how it can transform somebody's mundane day into just little self-care rituals. And that's what Eden Clay is based on. I think when persons think of self-care, they think of this grand experience that requires a lot of money. But you really need to romanticize the little mundane routines within your day, and that's how you create pockets of peace. And that's what I promote and hope to do with my brand. So even as you are in the shower, which you should do every day, indulging in perhaps a body polish versus just your regular soap, maybe once or twice a week, will help to boost your mood. And it doesn't need to be something grand or expensive, but that little pocket that you carve out for yourself is how you'll be able to build overall wellness. I think that it's amazing that they've created initiatives as well as created opportunities such in the form of like markets and pop-up shops that persons are able to display the products, services, and businesses that they would have curated with the public. I have been a part of a few of those, and I can say that the experience and the exposure just being in those spaces has been great. I will say that there's been a heavy push for financial literacy. There's been lots of workshops hosted by different ministries on how to develop and write business plans. Other NGOs and CSOs have been hosting events that I think lots of persons can take advantage of. So there are avenues for you to get into business and make sure that it's successful here, as long as you know where to look and who to go to. I know that festivals such as Uncapped and even the Christmas Village that was hosted last year created opportunities for businesses like mine to be able to display products. Unfortunately, I was not present at the last Christmas Village, but I do know persons who were in the personal care wellness space did have booths there and they had really good traction. I've been at different farmers markets, different pop-up opportunities, and I've been able to interact with lots of persons, including Jane Miller, who loves my products, by the way. But just creating that space so that you can get to interact with persons one-on-one, explain what your product does, do product demos, have persons touch, feel, smell, just interact with the entire experience has been really good. Globally, the cosmetic industry is probably like a $7 billion industry, and through 2020 to 2022, what you noticed is through the pandemic, there were lots of businesses that were started along the cosmetic or personal care and wellness line. The reason why persons who are visiting a country like Guyana might want to experience products that are either made here or products that are made with ingredients that are from here, like crabwood oil and coconut oil, is because with taking a small portion of Guyana back with them or experiencing Guyana through those types of products, they're able to understand deeper probably parts of our culture and parts of what we are made up of. So persons in diaspora, I'll start with specifically, you know the rich heritage and culture that exists in Guyana, and what you've seen are young, talented Guyanese with lots of ideas, but the hindrance might come with either capital or streamlining this idea to an actual business. What I might advise those persons to do if they're interested in fostering development here is think about ways that they're able to pull or plug into those specific areas. If they have cash and they'd like to be an investor in a particular idea or business, they can speak to or approach persons who already have established businesses or service providers. Or if they're looking at a way to create avenues for persons to get access to more knowledge or to understand the ins and outs more, they can create initiatives or programs that will be able to sensitize persons on the know-hows for business. I think one of the big factors and one of the big hindrances is that everybody has an idea and everybody wants to monetize it. But understanding how a business works, the parts of a business, the way you're able to keep business running, and what those little things mean are how you create sustainable business plans and business initiatives. And if you were to shift the education to that route, you will be able to see even more development and more booming in our specific space. For persons who are non-Guyanese and have witnessed the talent as well as the persons who have thriving businesses here, I would say the same. If there are opportunities that you can create that would allow persons to either educate themselves better on the ins and outs of business, the structure of a business, how to run a business properly, the financial aspect especially, as well as if they are persons who would like to invest in initiatives, they just need to approach those persons, of course, with a reasonable plan, and hopefully they'll be able to develop that idea or take that business from where they are now to further than they could have ever imagined. And I hope that all Guyanese businesses get to experience that someday. I think in the next 5 years, everybody's going to be surprised at where Guyana ends up if persons think long term and create spaces where their ideas and their businesses can thrive, not just in 2023, but in years to come. And I think that's where the vision needs to be shifted. You need to expand your hope or your vision for your business bigger than you could have ever dreamed. And once you do that, you're going to see how it should open up for you.